Yeah, so good day. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please, if this is your first time of coming to this channel, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please, and click the notification bell so that you'll be notified when we upload a new video. Today, I'll be taking you on a video on how to make something like this. This is called the 3D smudge painting. And the first thing we want to do is I want to change the size of my image. So new sketch, I want to use 1080 by 1080. So and I want to bring my image. Import my image. Yeah, I already cut out the image, you know, from the background. That is not something difficult. If you want to cut out the probably you want to cut out image from the background, all you need to do is just select the brush. You select this brush called the add eraser. So you select it. Once you select it, and you start cleaning the background, but make sure you are not cleaning the picture. You start clean the background, erase the background. So if you do that, it will clean. So that is just it about that. So, and after doing that, the next thing you want to do is come to this layer here, create a duplicate of that, and switch off this one, the one below. Make sure your selection is on the one above. Once you have switched off this one, you see we have switched off this one, so we come to this one, and then we use this eraser brush. We want to clean the clothes. So I want to clean the clothes. Let's increase the size of our brush. So I'll just fast forward this area. Yeah, so we've cut out the clothes from the picture, from the face rather. So that is the same way you will cut out the background from the picture, in case you don't know how to. So let me up on this back. Can you see? So you see, so that's what we do. So let's move on. Yeah, so another thing you will cut out also is the eyes. So let's cut out the eyes. So you do for the teeth, you clean the teeth also. You clean the teeth, this area, just make sure that you're always zooming in. Yeah, so that's is done already. So we have cut out the clothes and we raised the clothes, the eyes and the teeth. We've done that. So what you want to do is create a new layer. Once you create a new layer by clicking the plus, and you select this brush. Select this brush, the dream, it's called the dream brush. Let's look for it. Yeah, where is it? No, it should be. Yeah, this brush designer. Yeah, select that brush. So once that has been selected, you change the color. You click this copy. Yeah, this copy. Let's see if we can get any color here. Yeah, we use this EO2. Let's use this EO2. This EO2. Let's start. Yeah, so make sure you're on this new layer. So what you want to do is just to do this. Zoom in. And increase the size a bit to 2.3. So I'm going to fast forward this. I just want to create a line. Yeah, and I'll show you something.
There are times in life when we go through situations. It may seem like complications, or it may be tribulations, as it keeps you up at night. You are looking for the bigger picture, so you open up the scripture, and here's what you see inside. Just like years ago, the disciples were rowing on a boat, traveling through the ocean. Then they called unto Jesus when the waters was blowing, and he showed them the impossible. Jesus stops the storm. He can do anything. Jesus stops the storm. Jesus stops the storm. He can do anything. He can do anything. He stops the storm. Jesus stops the storm. He can do anything. You may see a mountain, you may see a wall, or maybe it's a giant storm that is rushing down your way. So you widen up your eyes, you're searching for survival. You dig into the Bible, and here's what you see inside. Just like years ago, the disciples were rowing on a boat, traveling through the ocean. And they called unto Jesus when the waters was blowing, and he showed them the impossible. Jesus stops the storm. He can do anything. He can do anything. He stops the storm. Jesus stops the storm. He can do anything. He can do anything. He stops the storm. Jesus stops the storm. He can do anything. Yeah. He can do anything for me.
Yeah, so I've drawn the line. So what I want to do next is to, you see, this is the line. That's the line. So what I want to do next, you can see that the line, I drew it on top of the air. So you will see what we are going to do at the long run. So what we are going to do now is this. Come to this area here. See where I'm clicking? Yeah, that area. And press the fill. Press the fill. And you press this blue. Press that blue. And you click the picture. So you see it covers the area that you've outlined. That is another way of drawing, of painting your picture. So in case you don't want to be painting and painting, you just draw the line around where you want to paint and you just fill it. So that is it about that. So you can zoom it in to draw this place, the area that you are seeing that is not okay. So having done that, you click OK. I want to clean somewhere around this place. I pick the eraser brush. Where is it? You can use that too. It's an eraser brush. Let me reduce the I want to clean. Let's see if that works. Oh no, this is bad. Let's choose the add eraser. So we just want to leave that area. Yeah, so having done that, you see, so we move. So having done that, what you want to do is click this one and duplicate it to four parts. This is now 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So now this one, the first one above here, you will click the blending mode and you change it to color. So you change it to color, and this, you choose this one, put it to the soft light. Yeah, this should be multiply, and this one should be color. Yeah, so you see what we have here now. So you can now, what you want to do is now walk around by adjusting it. Let's try and adjust the opacity of this one. Let's try and adjust the opacity. So yeah, so that is how you just work with the adjustments. So the one above is at 76. We can still adjust it later if there's a need for that. Yeah, I think this is okay. So having done that, you come to your picture here, the one here. Come to that one, select your smudge brush. Yeah, this is smudge, you can see. So you select, let's use this smudge one brush to brush. Yeah. So the flow should be around 3. Yeah, the strength is okay, around 30. Yeah, so that's it. So you zoom in. And one thing about smudging, I don't know if it works on phone smudging, but I've been smudging using my laptop, so I know that there are some things you must know when it comes to smudging. When you are smudging, as for me, I don't like doing my smudging like this. You see, I don't like it. So it's not professional. So you want to look at the picture and see, around this area here, this area, there's shade around this area. So you want to smudge the way you are seeing it. Like, let me show you what I'm saying. You can see. See. So I want to smudge. Don't try to be just painting and painting to look rough. Just do it gently. Just do it gently. So I'll fast forward this area. There's no magic about that. I just want to smudge. There's nothing I'll be doing. So I'll just fast forward this area. Yeah, once I want to smudge the lips. So the lips, I will reduce the strength because I don't want to clear the details. So I don't want to clear the lines. I don't know if this will work, but if I'm working on Photoshop, smudging on Photoshop, that is how I do. But maybe it is not even needed here. Maybe we can always, because working, I love it when my smudging detail is showing, like it is well detailed. Yeah, so make sure so that so I think we are through with the smudging. That's through with the smudging. Yeah, so you can zoom in to see anywhere you still see where it looks rough. You can just walk around that and just adjust that area and smooth it, like here. So around here also. Yeah, so I think that is done. That is done. So I think that is done. Need to move on. I've smudged the hair, the body, the face, everything. So I did not smudge the necklace, so I did not do that. Yeah, I forgot to smudge the yeah. So let's smudge that here also. Yeah, so having done that, what we are going to do is to um, draw a line. So you create a new layer and you pick under brush. You pick this brush, the dream brush. Yeah, this one. Pick it. So I want to use, I think 1.6 should be okay, depending on your choice. So make sure you're on the new layer. Oh, sorry. So change it to black.
It's JayMike on the beat. Hello, hello, sister. Don't know how to say this, but I will do my best to say what is on my mind. I cannot deny it. There is something about you that I cannot ignore, and it makes me want to know more. It is more than the beauty in your smile. It is more than the sparkle in your eyes, like a fire deep inside you, reaching for my spirit, man. Now the joy and peace I feel inside, I can't explain it, but it sounds like this. Oh, Sheol, it is a melody. It is a melody in my heart. And Sheol, you brought a melody. You brought a melody in my heart. Oh, Sheol, you brought a melody. You brought a melody in my heart. Oh, Sheol, it is a melody. Okay, sister, you may not understand what you've done to my own heart. Now that you're my dream come true. This is so exciting. For so long I've been praying and searching for the will of God. Now you're finally here. You go above and beyond expectations. The love you have for God just blows my mind. You have shown me the true meaning of why it pays to wait on God. Now the joy and peace I feel inside, I can't describe it, but it sounds like this. And Sheol, you brought a melody. You brought a melody in my heart. And Sheol, it is a melody. It is a melody in my heart. And Sheol, you brought a melody. You brought a melody in my heart. And Sheol, she's a melody. She's a melody in my heart. From the bottom of my heart, I say thank you, Lord, for giving a helper, a lover, and a friend. She said yes to me, cause I first said yes to you. And today I have no regrets, because I gave my all to you, Jesus. You gave me something better. So forever I am grateful, Lord. So forever I am grateful.
Yeah, so after doing that, you now click this and change the blending mode to multiply. Yeah, so once you do that, you can change the brush back to your last brush and do this. Want to do the So once that has been done, you come to this layer and you on it. Once you on it, so you duplicate it. Can off this one, and then you smudge paint it. And change it to soft light. The blending mode, change it to soft light. You hand this back. I change it to soft light. You see, I hand this one, I hand it back. Once I change the one above to soft light, I hand this one back. Yeah, so you smudge paint it. But let's do it like this. Delete this and you work on this one. We can work on this. So once you have smudged the clothes, what you want to do is to smudge it. So once that has been smudged, you create a duplicate of it and you set this one to soft light. Yeah, so that is done. So once that is done, you want to create a new layer for the eyes. So you use this brush. This brush is what you use. Zoom in. So you just and increase the size. Yeah, so once that is done, you pick this brush and the soft airbrush, you change this to white. I want to make it this around this bluish. Let's see if that will work. So just so before we add the white, I want to do something. I notice I want to do something. I want to come here. I made a mistake here, so I want to adjust it. I want to pick this eraser. I want to pick it, and I want to clean. Let me off this so I can see what I want to do. I want to clean it. I want to clean it. I want to clean it. Shouldn't be there. Shouldn't be there. Yeah. Let me change this back to normal so I can see what I'm doing. So that is that about that. You just make sure that this is how this layer must look like. It is because I made a mistake, so that was why I had to go back. So I'll change this back to color and duplicate this, change this to multiply and set it to maybe 39. Then duplicate this, put this to soft light, so and duplicate this. Okay, let me put this to 100. Duplicate this and set this to color. Set it to color and put this to 76. So you can just so so I can delete this one, delete this one too, and, so yeah. What is this? Yeah, so I leave this at 95. So we come back to this layer that is below, we run it back, and then we just choose this brush back, choose this, and we make sure we're on white, and we just so you do the same thing to this one also. Increase the opacity, reduce it, and just so once that is done, you create a new layer above that, pick your dream brush, set it to black, and increase the opacity. So off this one. So once you off that, so you trace this eyeball. Make sure you're on this new layer. And this white that you are seeing here, you make sure that you draw the line around that area also. Let's see what we have. So you do the same to this one also, off this one, and so once that has been done, you can now come to this place, click fill, and press this one, zoom in, and click this too, and press OK on this. We still have some white around there, so we want to fill that area. I want to make sure that they are not there. Yeah. So you see what we have. That's it. So let's move on. I've made another mistake again. So Oh god. I need to clean this also. So I have cut that. I have erased the size of the part of the teeth. So I will just change this back to color the same way we did for the eyes. So I'll just change it back to color, and I will duplicate it and change this to multiply and reduce the opacity to 34. So just the same method. And then duplicate this, change this to soft lights, and the soft light will be 100, and duplicate this, change this to color, and the color will be around that. Let's just put it around that 80 or 90, whichever one you, depending on your picture. So I want to delete this. Sorry, I made that mistake. Yes. Once that is done, you come to this place, the eyeball, and you create a new layer. Pick your dream brush, set it to black. Yeah, once you do that, you just make sure that yeah. So that's it. So what you want to do next is create a new layer. And once you create a new layer, pick this brush, soft airbrush, set that layer to color, set it to color, and let's see what we have. Just keep doing it that way. Even though it looks as if we are not doing anything, but just keep doing it. Yeah, so once you've painted it, you see. So what you want to do is choose white. I want it to be around this bluish side. A tint of blue. Yeah, this is okay. So do the same thing again. Yeah, so once that is done, let's see if we can duplicate it and then change this to soft lights. Can you see? So let's make it more whitish. So you can just do this to make it more white. So what you want to do is probably create a new layer. Or let's do something. Probably we should just see. I create a new layer. I've switched off this one. So I create a new layer. I want to blend that to soft light. I want to check something. Let's do the same thing. Let me choose glue. Let me blend it to glue and see what we have. And the glue is not bad. And it means if we have to change it to glue, we will have to do this. Delete this. Create a new one. can blend it to blue, and then reduce the opacity, increase the size a bit, and reduce the opacity to like 28, and let's see what we have. Yeah. This is good. Yeah, this is good. You can later on this one if you want, but you can just blend it. Yeah, like reduce the opacity a bit, and if you wish you can leave it like that, whichever one. So you can just increase your brush, the opacity of your brush, reduce the size, and then the edges of these teeth, add the glow to them, so that the edges can look whitish and it will differentiate it from the rest. So that is how I usually do it on Photoshop. So that is it. Can you see? Yeah. So having done that, you come to this one, the line, and you reduce it. Don't really need it. Reduce it. So that's it. I reduce it to 40. Yes, so we have that. Now the next thing is, let's quickly do for the hair. So you come above, you come here, this your eyebrow, you create a new layer, set it to multiply. So we want to create the beard, so we want to create it. And create the beard. The beard, we are going to do this. Choose this brush. This brush. This toning. Yeah, this toning. And the color. I want the color to blend in with the face. So let's do this first. I don't know if it will work, but that is how I do it. I don't know if it is. So I'll just click this color picker and choose this. Choose somewhere around the face and try and bring it to the black. So the black. So let's see if that will help us, that will work. If not, that will be just a waste of time, but we don't want to do that. So once you pick that, so you just do that.